Hey everybody, welcome. I'm Suzanne Gundersen from Screenwritenow. I help screenwriters and industry creatives to naturally de-stress and get focused into their creative rhythm and flow, build tremendous confidence, and deepen their emotional worldview into wisdom and truth. That way they can hook every audience. So today's video is a part of my Industry Wisdom Bit series where I bring you professionals in television and film to share with us one golden nugget of wisdom or advice that's helped them in their career and maybe can help you too. So today we're joined by Andrew. Andrew, thank you so much for being here today. Please tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm, I guess, what you call a filmmaker. I've been through the whole line from writing, producing, directing, and been doing it for a while. I started off as a theater person in New York. I have a degree in theater. That's how it started. I started writing some for theater also, and then I wound up out here, gently got involved with the business through music video and some documentary, some television, and eventually features.
Brilliant, wonderful. So what's one bit of wisdom or advice you could share with our audience today that's maybe helped you in your career?
Well, with one assumption, if someone is really onto something that they're passionately involved with, that they are correctly attached to, I think sometimes there's an issue about getting in your own way. And I'd like to suggest that we stop doing that whenever that happens. You know, sometimes not having it flowing is really the setup for it to flow, okay? And it's nothing to be negative about. I think there's a lot that goes on in terms of the process that we get upset with and we jump on our backs about, which is, I think, incorrect. I think the process is its own thing, including the downtime, or what seems like downtime, which I think is preparation time, and the adrenaline, which I think is also part of the process. Because when this happens, you know, we are biologically connected to whatever we produce. I'm of the school that the writing portion is, if not autobiographical, certainly biographical. I don't think you detach yourself from the output, okay? So I think my message is stop stopping yourself and love what you do.
I love it. That's such simplicity but yet brilliant in terms of just even letting the difficult things be a part of the process and just letting it flow how it's supposed to be. Sometimes we have to have those blocks for us to kind of wiggle through them and find the better solution. We don't even know needs to happen until we're in the middle of the block. So
yeah, just to add to that for a moment, I mean, I've actually had times when it's coming through me so fast, I can't capture it. I can't write it fast enough. I can't type fast enough. And then when it's done and I look at it, I mean, I'm also a father. I have 3 children, okay? And I look at them and I say, I don't know, I know I was involved, but I'm not quite sure, you know, how, if you know what I'm saying. And I look at the writing or the work, the film also sometimes, and I think, am I really responsible for that? You know, so I know they talked about God whispering in your ear, and I adhere to that also, because I think we need to kind of separate ourselves sometimes from the hubris that's involved in, you know, looking at that child or that baby or that writing or whatever, and just kind of enjoy life more and don't be so, you know, so prideful. Okay, I think it's a little bit of a problem to be that prideful.
well, you know, just in pushing ourselves, because we're a big pushing kind of society, go faster, faster, keep going, but then there's so much wisdom in the stillness that'll help us kind of wiggle through.
Yeah, and I think that if we liberate ourselves more, I think we can be more honest. And I think if we're more honest, we make a better contribution. Because at the end of the day, isn't that why we're here? I know a lot of people think we're here to make money, become famous, and, you know.
That might be a nice side effect. That might be a nice side effect for some.
Yeah, I mean, that could be great if you handle it well, okay?
So true.
So many people don't.
So wonderful. So tell us a little bit about what's going on with you now in the latest film.
Oh, it's very exciting. I have a film that has been a long journey. It's just it's a truffle. It's a piece that I have a writing partner, and we generated this story together. And then somehow I inherited the screenplay portion of the work. And we got it together and we made this movie called Adam's Package, which is going to be, they used to use the dates, you know, street date. I don't think they do anymore, but it's going to be available to the world because of, we love streaming media, don't we? On September 17th, Friday. And in subtitle in Spanish and also in French, because now we want everybody to enjoy what we do, right? So that's part of the possibility too. And it's a fun piece. It's a comedy piece that, you know, again, it seems that somehow, whatever you're doing from a genre standpoint, if you got kinds of things that you want to say, it sneaks in there. So I don't want it to mess up the idea that it's a fun piece and a comedy, but there's stuff that I'm sure is in there that has to do with what they used to call a message, okay? I know it's a bad word.
That's what we're here to do, right? Convey messages to help other people on their journey. So
Yeah,
wonderful.
You know,
So what was the best part of the film?
The best part of the film or filming?
Filming. What was the best part of filming?
You know, the process. I love the process, okay? Having been an actor and getting back to that, because I don't act now, okay, except I guess my wife thinks I do. But, you know, it's just great to work with kind of vital talent, okay, who are not stars, but really ready to do it, okay? Maybe, you know, maybe they're newbies who've been doing it for 40 years, if you know what I'm saying. And they bring a kind of energy to the table that you don't find. And it's just so great, okay? So that's my biggest joy, is being able to kind of like stir it up, make it happen. I have a technique where I don't even look at the idea of blocking or staging or anything like that. I just kind of want to sense if the moments are working, if they're happening, you know. I sometimes do something terrible to the cast. I have my back to them, you know. I just want to see if I'm picking up energy, because I think that's what goes there. I used to think, what is it about a Marlon Brando, okay? And is it the electromagnetic spectrum that's capturing, you know, the Carillion energy kind of thing? Because sometimes it's more than the look and the words and the whatever, I think, anyway. I hope I'm not being too prosaic here for you, but so I like that process a lot of seeing that develop, you know. Yeah.
Sounds like you took your whole career to really master being in the flow of life, whether it's being a father, whether being it's a filmmaker, even just in being a human. So
well,
it's beautiful.
You know, isn't it all interrelated? I mean, the true artists that I work with, either musicians or, you know, graphic artists, they all kind of have a relationship to life in terms of what they do. And I think if you don't, then I don't think it's a true art. Maybe that's too much of a statement, but I mean, I feel that way.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us your enthusiasm for your new film, and I wish you nothing but the best with it. We'll have the link in the description box of the video for everyone to go check it out, and good luck on your streaming launch next month. And everybody who's watching, feel free to pop on over to my website, Screenwritenow, and download your free e-copy of 3 steps to get pitch ready. That way you can get them into alignment with you, your script, and hook your audience. Thanks everybody for watching. Thank you, Andrew, for joining us today, and we'll see you the next time.
Great day. Bye-bye.